what's up guys? Matt here. Welcome to this week's episode of Matt Talks. So this week on Matt Talks, I'm going to be talking about making movies. So as a child, I wanted to be a couple things. So I wanted to be an astronaut, I wanted to be a filmmaker, I wanted to be a Major League Baseball player, I wanted to be a chef at some point, I wanted to be just a lot of things. But as of right now, I'm making this filmmaker dream a reality. Making movies is a really fun experience. I made a short film called Home Alone last year. At some point, I'm not sure, but I didn't have all this equipment that I have now, and I didn't really know how to make a movie or how to film things, so it was a little rough, but, and I didn't talk, and it was just, it's a little embarrassing to look at now, but I mean, it was really fun to make. Like I would set the camera around next to my bed and just have the camera audio, and now I've got this lavalier microphone, I've got a boom microphone, I've got microphones on microphones. But it was a really fun experience because it was what I wanted to do. I made my first short film, which I had seen many short films, and I knew I wanted to make short films because they're just awesome. You just get to do really whatever you want. You don't have any rules or restrictions. You can really do whatever you want. And that's kind of why I wanted to be a director, because my movie, I get to tell you what to do and just all of that. Now, thinking now what I want to do, if I wanted to make a movie, I don't know what I'd want to do. I don't know if I would want to be a director, the cameraman, or probably not an actor, just because I don't act very well. I mean, I could talk to a camera for however long, but it's different when I have to like be funny or act. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'd want to be, but I know I definitely want to be in movies when I'm older. I'm old now, I guess, but I'm only 20 at the moment. So once I'm married and have a real job and everything, we'll see what happens. So I've made a couple more shorts than that first Home Alone short. I made Too Many Matts. I made a couple of those. Once I got my 360 camera, I made one of those. But Too Many Matts was just kind of wanting to make a short film of a group of people talking, but I didn't have multiple actors, so I just had myself. So I would change my shirt in between takes, and it was really hard, and it was really fun to make, but it was really hard because I didn't know how to make films and anything like that. And then I made another Too Many Matts where I was in the kitchen and I had my 360 camera in the kitchen, and I was in 4 different places, so that was pretty cool. But I had the script. If you watch that again, I had the script down on the table when I was sitting at the island. I was looking at that, so I was like, what do I say next? But it's really hard to act with, well, it's really hard to act in general, but it's really hard to act without another person there. So I was like talking and looking this way, and there was no one there, or I was talking this way, no one there. It was really hard, and the timing was weird, and it came out fine, I think, but you be the judge of that. You go see all my short films. Home Alone, you'll look at Too Many Matts, you'll look at Too Many Matts, What's for Lunch. I think that's all I've made so far, except I made one a couple weeks ago. When this video is uploaded, it's been a couple weeks, but the video is entitled Period. It just has a period, it has nothing, but the premise behind that, it's me making cereal, and it's got a couple cuts, and it was really a blast to make. It took about an hour and 15 minutes to set it all up because I had 7 different camera angles. I shot it 5 times each time, and it was a blast making it, and it turned out really well. And yeah, so what I had envisioned was a kind of a teaser trailer for a short film that I want to make years down the road. And I say years down the road because I don't have any of the resources that I need. Like, I need a couple actors, I need sets, I need a lot of things that I don't have at the moment, being a college student about to get married and a very small budget. But I've never told anyone really about this short film of mine. Now, I have told people since I filmed the video, and I kind of talked to Sandy, and I talked to my mom and dad, and then I talked to a couple people about what the idea was. But like I said, it's going to be many years down the road, and I wanted this to be a kind of a teaser for that, but it didn't really turn out that way because the way I shot it and didn't have any music or didn't have any words or anything. So if you go check that out, I hope you enjoy it. I really had a blast making it, like I said, but that's the kind of filmmaking that I want to make. I want to make stories that they're very enclosed, where you start from one end and you finish, or you end off on a cliffhanger, like my Home Alone short film. I do want to make Home Alone Part 2, but I'm not sure if I want to recreate Home Alone Part 1 or just start from Part 2. That's a conversation I'll have with myself, but yeah, we'll see what happens. I really want to make more movies and short films and everything like that, and I might. But yeah, so making movies is really a dream of mine, and this is really making it a reality, and I'm really thankful for the opportunity to be able to do this. I know if I were a normal student or a normal person, I wouldn't have this free time, or I wouldn't do anything like this, but this is really fun for me, and I really like talking in front of a camera. I really like setting up all these lights. I really like editing the video. I really like doing everything that is involved with it. My only thing that I don't like about making movies is the tear down. What I have right now in my room, I have this setup for when I do Let's Plays. I bring the camera down, I sit in my chair that I have over here, and I play, and then I have the green screen behind me with all these lights. Now, these lights are always set up, but they're not set up in the same spot because I could probably leave these lights set up, except this one. This one's kind of in the middle of the room, and that's just too much work. This one can probably be set up the whole time, so I may do that. I just found something out. But the teardown is really kind of tough because I've got this here, which is my sound recorder that goes into my microphone, and it's got an SD card. The camera's got an SD card, and tearing everything down is just a lot of work, and then the importing is fine, but the only thing that I really don't like is the teardown. But you know what? I do it because it's one of my favorite things to do. I love making movies. I love sharing my life with the internet. I love making videos. I love just everything. I love movies, and that's why this episode's all about movies. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Matt Talks, and I will see you in another video. I've got a lot coming out. So yeah, thanks for watching. Peace!